hunting the raven.
Catching the raven made him famous. What if he actually shot the wrong person? Unjustified fame bothers people, the good ones at least.
And you think he's one of the good ones?
Anyone who tries so hard to tear down his own memorial must be honorable. Or insane.
That smirk.
I have to be going, Lady
Or
Westmacott.
insane.
Please keep me informed, Constable Zellner.
Shall do, missy. Of course. Captain DeConti, these low frame rates are killing me.
Captain DeConti is sitting at the bar again. He gave me the glass of champagne last night.
Oh, yes. Captain DeConti.
Hello, Captain DeConti.
Hey, Constable
Hey.
Zellner. You're back on your feet again. Glad to see it.
Thank you. Events last night. There we go.
What was your experience of last night?
Oh, terrible. Dinner was fantastic. Everyone was excited about having a pleasant drink under the stars. And then this.
You were in the saloon all night long.
As the captain, I have to care for my passengers. After you and the others rushed out, I tried to maintain a festive atmosphere. But when the alarm goes off, I lose the battle.
The Baroness.
How was the Baroness?
She really surprised me. After she was so unapproachable at the reception and didn't show her face for the entire afternoon, I was afraid she was one of the bores and bourgeoisie. But then she arrived in the early evening in the best of moods. Already had a few, if you know what I mean.
Did she say anything to you?
She asked me where Legrand's cabin was. I told her, then invited her to come for drinks in the evening. I said it would be great fun. The whole ship will be there, and you don't want to miss that, I told her.
And then?
She seemed to like the idea. She smiled, and then left again for a few minutes. Then she came back and seemed very happy. We drank a toast to life.
Aww. Tired Baroness.
But at some point she didn't feel well anymore?
She overdid it a bit. She suddenly started to swoon and almost spilled her drink. I asked her if she wanted to rest for a moment in her cabin. At first, she didn't want to. She definitely wanted to stay in the saloon. But then she realized that she really did need to lie down. We left together. You know the rest of the story.
Poison champagne.
Did everyone drink from the same bottle of champagne last night?
There was more than one bottle, if that's what you mean. There were quite a few guests, and the event lasted several hours.
The last bottle of champagne, the one the Baroness drank from, did anyone else drink from it?
Certainly.
We have reason to believe that the champagne was drugged.
Incredible. But wouldn't that have made everyone drowsy?
Not if it was only the Baroness's glass that was drugged.
I see. That's possible. On a night like that, many glasses are filled and emptied. There are several stewards, many guests. No one keeps track of every glass and every bottle.
Exactly.
A few drops in a glass?
Yes, it's certainly possible.
My glass.
The glass you handed me last night, where did you get it?
Ah, I understand. You think your glass was poisoned as well?
Did you pour it yourself?
No. I saw that you weren't doing so well and wanted to rescue the situation. I took the first available glass and I give it to you.
Was it on the table?
No, I hurry over to you, together with Dr. Gebhardt, who... Of course. He had the glass in his hand. He was looking around for a place to set it down, so that he could examine you. I took it from him.
And gave it to me?
I'd like to apologize for that, but you look so worse for the wear, and I just wanted to comfort you. I didn't think of looking for a new glass for you.
So the doctor had the drugged glass in his hand.
Okay. Alarm?
Is it possible to find out where the alarm was set off?
I'm afraid not. There are alarms all over the ship.
I saw that they're sealed. Can't we just check whether the seal is broken?
I'm afraid they're gonna be missing on a lot of alarms. You know, this is an old ship, and over the years...
So, you're saying that the alarms haven't been regularly maintained?
I'll inform the crew immediately, of course.
Good.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, passengers.
What can you tell me about the passengers?
Oh, not that much, I'm afraid. I wanted to get to know them properly at the reception. In most cases, I just shook hands with them as they boarded the ship. There are a few regulars on board, and after dinner, I had a conversation with Mr. Kreutzer, a talented violinist, and Lady Westmacott. But you already know them from the train.
I know
Seems
everybody
like there
from
aren't
the
that many
train.
passengers on board.
These bloody airplanes are making our lives miserable.
Hmm.
Can you imagine? Grown men prefer to jam themselves into a narrow metal coffins instead of enjoying the fresh sea air on a ship.
It's all about saving time.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be about how much time it takes to get from A to B.
That's also
But
true.
How you spend that time. What you experience on the journey. That's what it's about.
I'll get back to my investigations now.
Ciao, Constable.
Bye. Oh, wait, yeah. No. Just so I don't need to come back here to get these.
The alcoholic drinks and everything that goes with them is top-notch on this ship. Fresh ice and tongs. They could be useful.
Constable Zelna, what is the meaning of this? Are even the police light-fingered nowadays?
I need this tool for a criminal investigation.
Well then, why didn't you say so? But bring the tongs back when you're done. Otherwise, I'll have cold fingers all day.
Now laugh. Okay, we're good. We can leave this godforsaken place. I mean, if the game actually let me control. God. It's like just moving around is sometimes really, really weird. Okay. I think we have to go back down to Le Grand now. Maybe not actually, screw it. I don't want to go down to speak to him too much.
This is the first murder scene I've ever set foot in.
There we go. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Alarm?
Another alarm. It was tripped at some point. The seal is broken. But there's no way of telling whether it happened yesterday or 5 years ago.
The lock and the chain.
The door frame was damaged when Dr. Gebhardt kicked it in. The real question is, why was the door locked in the first place?
True. Portable cupboard. Oh yeah, this is a scene where Zelna whistles like 4 times.
Portmanteau I've ever seen.
He always is. He's always just going. There you go. Okay.
A portable bar is more like it. Must be hard work transporting this big, heavy thing halfway around the globe.
Without anything getting
Baroness was lucky
destroyed.
that the other freight cars were only lightly damaged by the explosion.
There's about to be wine everywhere.
An impressive piece, but I don't think it'll get me anywhere with the murder investigations.
Very true. Notepad. Oh yeah, we go into like a little mini game here.
The notepad has the ship's emblem on it. I suppose all the first-class cabins have them.
It's actually quite cool, this. Well, essentially what's happened is the Baroness took a page off the notebook to go give to Legrand, and obviously because she's done that... Oh, whoa. Because she's done that, it's left a little... what is it? Come on. There it is. Yeah, it's left like, engravement? I don't know what the hell the word is. Right, so it says Inspector. Be in the saloon. I think it says at 10 PM. Yep, there is a murderer. I know what this says already. Oh, there is a murderer on board. And there it is. And I will expose him. Yep, I will expose him. B. There you go. Ooh, the plot thickens. Indeed it does. Come on. God, the loading is so bad.
It says, Inspector, be in the saloon at 10 p.m. There is a murderer on board and I will expose him. B. The Baroness seems to have known the murderer. And that means that the Raven can't be the murderer. He never killed anybody. Legrand probably never got the message, otherwise he'd have said something.
Yeah, that's true.
The mannequin surely came with the cabin. A mannequin for the Baroness's clothes would have a more generous figure.
He's having a painting.
By Van Gogh, I presume. He liked to paint that sort of thing. Can't be an original. They cost thousands of francs.
Right, let's go. Oh wait, yeah. May as well.
There should be a ventilation shaft behind the hatch. Usually a good way to break in and out undetected. But we're on a ship. The ventilation shafts are very small here.
Oh well, examine the cover.
I can't say why, and it seems impossible. But something tells me that the murderer entered and left the cabin through the door. The only question is how.
Yeah, weird. Anyway.
Assuming the murderer isn't a magician, and the Baroness locked the door herself before she went to bed, the murderer couldn't have left the cabin through the door. So, the murderer must have still been in here when Dr. Gebhardt kicked the door in. Which is unlikely because someone would have seen him. Or he found another way out of the cabin.
Well, let's go speak with Legrand. No, because if you wait too long, what happens is it triggers like the next scene, which is not something I want to do. Not really. Well, I want to experience every bit of dialogue there is, because it helps. And it makes the story more fun, I suppose. Although, having to do this all the time is not so fun. Down we go! Bloody fucking music. No, I was about to say, is it not going to be like... Okay, smokes. Oh dear.
Come in.
Come in. Oh, here we go. Legrand! Ah. Legrand! I have some questions. Tranquilizer?
About the tranquilizer.
Who gave you the glass of champagne?
It was Captain de Conti.
You're sure?
He doesn't deny it. But he also says that the glasses passed through many hands that night and that everyone had access to the champagne.
So it could have been anyone.
Maybe the question isn't who put the poison in the glass, but rather who it was they wanted to poison.
Smart. And who were they trying to poison?
Dr. Gebhardt? The captain got the glass from him.
An unconscious ship's doctor. That sounds like it would be more use to a murderer